With me is Justin because Shadwell was slacking.
Yeah. He's even awake and shit and talking to people in Discord and stuff. He's just being a slacker.
Here's a slacker.
Yeah. He sent me an invite to his Discord because you sent.
Oh, was that what that was?
Yeah, the thing that says join.
I think I got one too. I didn't look at it.
Yeah. So, what's everybody up to on this fine day?
I'm eating breakfast / lunch.
Yeah.
But I was running late on my stream. So, y'all don't get to see Hungar for a little bit.
Well, he scarfs down some rotisserie chicken, was it? And bread and pickles.
Yeah,
He
right.
really likes the pickles. They're uncut.
Because pickles, in my opinion,
the long, cylindrical, and taste right.
In
right,
my
Hungar?
opinion, pickles go good with rotisserie chicken. That's just my opinion.
I much prefer some banana peppers.
Yeah, well, anything that's got vinegar helps cut the grease.
Yeah. For banana peppers and some sauteed onions on the side.
What is up, Shadwell?
Hey, what's up, guys? Morning.
Sorry I was running late. I had to go out and take care of some shit. Hey, what up there, Cyborg?
Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're late. Hungar's alive. That's all I'm worried about. I was worried there for a minute.
I'm not always at home, Justin.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe.
I do go to places like the hospital and shit.
Yeah. That's about it.
But yeah, I had to run to the store.
Yeah.
Had to go pay a bill.
You don't pay bills over the internet like a civilized human being?
99% of them I do, but there's one bill I've got right now.
Yeah.
That
Bruno, the local loan shark, doesn't accept e-transfers.
Yeah, I can't even pay the bill that I have to pay in person with my debit card.
Yeah, that's because Bruno, the loan shark, doesn't fucking take.
Are there really still loan sharks?
I don't know.
Well, I gotta pay bill my bookie, bill my attorney, and bill my probation officer. I got 3 bills I have to pay every month.
They're all the same guy.
Yeah, probably.
You want to hear the funniest shit ever? What? You know where I got that from? A Calvin and Hobbes comic. When Calvin was dressed up as the FBI.
Yeah. Oh.
Calvin and Hobbes was my shit, man.
They used to be funny. From what I hear. It's like those people that say Seinfeld was funny. I'll take your word for it, bro.
It was all right.
Justin should watch some Seinfeld because then he would know what my stream was like.
Your stream? What?
We are the Seinfeld of YouTube.
I think we're too high class for that.
I can see that.
I can see that. Oh, shadow.
So it says Seinfeld was the show about nothing.
Yeah, it was about something. It was about degenerate neurotics.
I thought the show that they wanted to make on Seinfeld was going to be a show about nothing.
No, the show that they were making on Seinfeld was Seinfeld. That's why it's called a meta plot.
Your face is a meta plot.
Woohoo! Don't you forget it, bro. It's not true. The photo of my face is a meta plot of my face.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, got a cell phone in my ass. Do.
Yes. Okay. We have not hit our groove yet. This is what that means. So Shadow, I caught a brief moment of your stream, your appearance on James's stream yesterday with
Good show.
Omanow,
Good show.
in which you guys were arguing about the exact same fucking thing from both sides.
Mhm.
It doesn't
Me and
even,
James,
he doesn't
me
even
and
deny
James.
it.
Me and James had difference of opinions with Shadow and Omanow, but Shadow and Omanow were arguing against each other about the same damn thing.
I didn't see it that way.
You should go watch that stream, bro, because you might not be aware that you were arguing.
Watch it in hindsight from a different perspective.
Yeah. I'll do that when I knock off a few of the other 1,000 things on my list of useless things I got to do.
So Shadwell has a Discord now.
Yeah.
I've had it for a while. I just didn't bother inviting anybody because I had to loosen up the old schedule.
I've had my Discord for over 3 years. And my brother and another friend of ours was on it, and that was it.
Actually, Mac Thompson asked me to invite him to it and was like, I've got to actually do that? How do I do that? And then I went and looked at it and was like, oh, there's an invite button.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really use it for much. I'm going to be using it, obviously, for the game I'll be running next year, but figure
sea ships and shanties or whatever. Ooh, hello, Raven.
Hi, Raven.
As you well know, you're not allowed on the show. It's not on my channel.
She's been invited on my show 100 times. She just refuses to come on. Because
I never said you were the reason why she wasn't allowed on the show. She's the reason why she's not allowed on the show.
She would be too distracted by my handsome good looks to be able to put much into the conversation.
I'm certain that's it.
Hey,
I was just talking about your ass just the other day. Nothing good, of course.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the reason why Raven wouldn't be able to do anything on the show is because she'd be too busy fighting with the raccoons powering her computer.
Why don't we get her ass in here and find out?
The link is in the description.
The link's in the fucking chat.
Yeah.
And I was talking to her actually. As a matter of fact, she's gonna have.
She's been fighting to move the mouse over to the link for the last 5 minutes. The raccoons are there swatting her head away.
She's gonna be doing a show with our friend Grim, not the Grim that everybody knows, but the cooler Grim.
The Grim Disarray.
Yep. They're gonna talk ghost stories next week.
I watched your paranormal show the other day and I just laughed.
Which one?
The one with you and Raven and that other guy?
Oh, yeah, it was Grim, right?
And I was like,
that was a lot of fun.
Y'all motherfuckers think you seen something haunted? Go to Kentucky.
Yeah, I stopped him for a bit of that, but
yeah, it was a good show. I mean, I got almost 200 views.
Well, it was a show.
It was a show.
It was a show.
And Bo and I are going to do one. Bo and I need one more guest, maybe Grim, where we're going to do prepping versus the zombie apocalypse.
Excuse me.
You know, we're never invited on this.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I'm on this guy's show every week, and I'm never invited on the like. All I say is every single day is bring a taser. You need a taser. Tasers are the best. Taser this, taser that, and he never brings me on to talk about tasers.
I don't do a show.
You know what? I tell you what.
I don't want to come on to talk about tasers.
I don't do a show unless I invite Shadwell.
Yeah.
I'm never invited on any of his shit.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously? You want me to bring up the episode with you in the hospital?
Yeah. You didn't invite him on. He had to beg and grovel. He had to go to the hospital to get invited on your show.
What was funny about me, Raven, and I'm not saying that it was funny, like what you guys were talking about, funny. I was talking about funny that you didn't mention the Kentucky monsters.
Well, those are just people from Kentucky. You wouldn't
No.
want to be rude.
Well, you know what?
Kentucky's some haunted shit, man.
Maybe in January. Maybe in January I'll get you and your brother on, and we can just talk about Kentucky.
You know I don't make plans that far.
Yeah, I know.
Pencil it in anyway.
I put it in.
All right, there you go.
He'll either be there in flesh or by Ouija board.
Dude, that is so freaking that. Yeah, Justin. If bad shit happens, you can try to summon me with a Ouija board.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? He's going to be too busy enjoying all the perks of being up in heaven. I don't think I want to disturb him from that.
Have you listened to this guy speak? He might be well loved on Earth, but you think he's getting upstairs? This guy's got he's got a direct line to a hot tub in hell.
Me and JC, we're down the clown.
Yep. He's gonna be dungeon mastering for those who've preceded us.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna be out on a freaking crotch rocket going as fast as I most humanly can.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
My heaven's gonna be a Ziki freaking Japanese anime where I get to go hang out on a different world with like dragons and shit.
It's gonna be like that Flash Kids anime series.
No, it's gonna be like Sword Art Online.
But he's not gonna be able to nope out of anything, right?
Yeah. Have you watched Flash Kids on there?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Flash Kids?
Yeah, Flash Kids. It's a YouTube channel. I'll send you it later.
What's so weird about Ohio?
Everything.
Yeah.
Have you been to Ohio?
No, it's one of the few states I've never actually passed
The only
through.
people who ever ask what's so weird about Ohio are people who've never been to freaking Ohio.
Yeah.
The river caught on fire.
Yeah. But that was pollution, not
yeah, you
humans.
don't think pollution makes weird shit happen?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Did you not see what was it, Chud or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I would believe that you've seen Chud if you could tell me what it stands for.
I have no idea.
Cannibalistic underground humanoid dwellers.
Sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it.
Well, I just gave you the whole premise of the show with the name of the movie.
Yep.
Yeah. But still, I don't think I've seen it. It sounds very, very bad, though.
It wasn't very, very good. I'll tell you that much.
Sounds like Jackie would love it.
Hell. What about Toxic Avengers?
Toxic Avengers, yeah. The Trauma film and the cartoon series.
Yeah, those are
the original. I even had the action figure as a kid with the atomic orange mop. Yeah.
I didn't know any of that, Beelzebubba. And good morning, man.
Yeah, morning, Beelzebubba.
Yeah, good morning, good sir. Did you take my advice on wrapping your sausage in bacon and then deep frying it? Before
they made a toxic midget.
Before placing it on the roll with the cheese? Yeah.
So you pretty much told him to make a gut bomb, what I told you about. Where you take your sausage, you stuff it with cheese, you wrap it in bacon, then you deep fry it, and then you serve it on a hoagie roll with onions and green peppers.
Ooh, that sounds even better than what I was thinking.
Yeah, but you got
all I'm saying is you're gonna have a heart attack and it's gonna be worth it.
Well, you only eat like 1 or 2 of those a year.
No. You got to eat one every 20 minutes for the rest of your life.
So, like an hour.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't advocate self deletion.
No, just gluttony.
Well, unless you're well.
There's
certain-
only one sin I believe in, and that is gluttony. Not true.
What I was
Lust
saying,
as well.
Lust
Lust and gluttony.
is you take a sausage, you stuff it with cheese, you wrap it in bacon, and then you deep fry it and serve it on a hoagie roll with green peppers and onions. It's good, but you can only eat like one every great once in a while.
Yeah.
I'd swap out the green pepper for red pepper.
Okay.
Is there a difference?
Oh yeah, red peppers are way better.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's the thing.
I'll swap
you
it
don't
out
have,
with
you don't
banana
have to
peppers.
follow any of the vegetables. No, you don't have to
Yeah.
put vegetables on it.
I suggest swapping it out with banana peppers then.
Red peppers are sweet and they're easier on the old digestion.
Okay. Bacon. Yes, bacon.
I had bacon for
All right,
breakfast.
all right,
Bacon
Beelzebub. I'll be up in Kentucky soon to get one of those bad boys.
Yeah. Well,
I bring a couple of gut bombs.
he
And
had a sausage
we can
patty.
trade recipes.
He had like a sausage patty on a like not a dinner roll. What's it called?
What's up,
It
Dean?
doesn't matter. Like a dinner roll size.
Gene, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of Jackie's favorite breakfasts is the egg, sausage, cheese, and on a croissant.
Yeah.
See, I like to put pork on bacon.
Croissant? What kind of fucking hipster are you? Buying croissants or even making them?
Well, they come in these packages. They're frozen, and it takes about 5 minutes to make. And I'm lazy when it comes to making.
Fuck you, insert name.
Fuck you. Insert name here. I just
A
saw-
bunch of olds. A bunch of olds. Is that like the
What
pores?
the hell is he calling me a lesbian for?
He's calling me and Shadow Owen and calling you a lesbian. I think I'd rather be called a lesbian.
It beats being called an old lesbian.
Rusty Scissors.
I am not
Ouch.
a freaking
Think
vagina.
about it for a second. Old lesbians, Rusty Scissors.
Yeah.
It's dawning on
Yeah,
Shadow and it's turning him on.
It really isn't.
Yeah. Well, no, man. I don't care if a fast food place sells a croissant. It's still hipster if you're not in Paris. Specifically that one city on earth. Anywhere else. Croissant? Fucking hipster.
I like croissant.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
because you're a hipster.
They've sold them everywhere here for like 30 years.
Yeah. Still wrong. It's still wrong.
I like to put sausage and bacon on bagels just to make them unkosher.
Yeah, I agree with that principle. Even though the bagel is technically Dutch.
It's a bagel.
Yep.
Oh, they sell croissant in Japan.
Yeah, it's still freaking wrong. It's all quirly and weird shaped
And they taste fucking awesome if they're cooked right. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Justin's just pissed because he's French.
Oh, 1/4.
He's quarter French and a quarter dumbass.
I thought he was half dumbass.
No, I'm half English or something.
Or something.
Yeah. Well, it
He's a
might be
potato-headed
Welsh.
Nick.
It might be Welsh. It might be Irish. It might be Scottish.
Right there with you. I have no freaking clue. I know I'm half
I
Irish.
can never get a straight
and
answer
the
from.
other half of my family lies like freaking crazy.
I can never get a straight answer from the mother's side of the family.
Yeah, same with my dad's. They said they were Russian, but they all spoke German.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I didn't learn any of it. So
Nice. Beelzebubba.
Food porn. That is the best kind of porn.
I've been watching. You can watch old episodes of food of Iron Chef on freaking YouTube.
Yeah.
not sure yet. Insert name. We're still working on it. It's not really. We just talked about it, last Monday, and
James is a hard maybe.
Hard, maybe. Now I understand not everybody is going to be veterans on that.
Now, James says it sounds really, really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he also wants to run a friggin' half sea elf in my aquatic campaign, which I didn't even think about. But once he mentioned that, I'm like, that would be actually pretty freaking interesting.
He wants to play a half CL.
James.
Hey, nerds, nerd, welcome to the show.
Hey, nerd.
It would make for a great scout, having somebody on the ship that could,
Get eaten by a shark.
kind of, yeah, obviously eaten by a shark at some point. But until then, go out and check ahead and that sort of thing. Especially if you're about to land on an island, have the sea elf go out and check and make sure the harbor or the bay is safe.
Yeah.
Because that's where dragon turtles like to live.
Dempow.
Actually, Elfbait, he wants to play the character from the Postman / Waterworld, Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Dempow. There are many pastries I like. There's the donut, the other donut, another kind of donut, and there are more kinds of donuts I'm apparently aware of. There's also muffins. I like muffins. They're technically a pastry of some kind, I think.
Justin's the muffin man.
There is like cookies. I like cookies. All kinds of cookies. Chocolate chip, fudge round. some sort of
What about like
chocolate chip raisin hybrid. I like some sort of.
Yeah, fuck that. You throw raisins in a cookie, you might as well just fucking.
Hey man,
feed it to
it's called health food. Become modern and stuff.
You know what? No, if you eat more than 10 raisins, is actually kind of bad for you. I found out.
Yeah, I don't believe anything you say about health food. Okay.
Yeah, you don't like Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, or think of Rome.
Your criteria is incredibly tiny.
You should be thinking of Rome while watching Big Trouble in Little China all day long, every day.
To be honest, I'd rather watch Fight Club, Pulp Fiction, something like that.
Your favorite part is the pawn shop scene. Sorry, bro.
Bring out the gimp. Yeah. No.
You're like every movie would be better with a little anal rape.
My favorite thing in Fight Club is Bob had bitch tits.
Poor Meatloaf. They did that.
Yeah, I'm actually no. I'm still furious over that clip I keep seeing of the things that are going on in another country where they show that woman who was obviously victimized by that very thing. I don't know how people aren't, as pissed off about it as I am, but
you know what? It sucks.
Yeah, I can't do oatmeal cookies. It's just pretending to be a chocolate chip cookie. There's nothing worse than thinking it's a chocolate chip cookie, biting into it, and it's like, what the fuck is this shit?
It sucks that happened to that girl.
200 grams of sugar.
There's travel warnings for those areas.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you happen to actually live there and you can't get the fuck out because you just don't have the money.
She didn't live there. She was there for a festival.
There's that.
She was there for a music festival for peace.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah,
that doesn't I'm not gonna blame the victim because
I'm
nobody should
not
have that
blaming
done.
the victim. That should not happen to anybody.
Right.
What I am saying is, I don't go to Chicago, South Side, because people get killed there.
Yeah, I hear you. Same as LA.
I'm not taking a
LA
vacation.
LA's
I'm not taking a vacation to Palestine.
Yeah.
I
Especially
I-
right
I'm not
after,
going to try to hitchhike across Morocco.
especially right after a bunch of their government.
I mean that one's just asking for shit.
That happened like
you
4
might as
years
well
ago
just-
to two
I
chicks.
know. You might as well just put a sign on yourself.
Yeah.
Victimize me, please. In whatever the native language is.
Yeah, there's
Holy
certain
shit.
things that I am not going to do. And if I do go to any, if I went to Morocco, I'd say I was a Canadian.
So they just shoot you on sight? Is that what you're saying?
Nah,
No.
people love us. Well, they used to. They used to love us.
Elfate, how could you not be a huge chocolate person? Chocolate is right there next to bacon in the meaning of life equation.
Have you ever had chocolate covered bacon?
Yes, I have.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's pretty much exactly the feeling you get when you walk through the gates
Chocolate.
of heaven.
Now, I'm just saying, you got some chocolate covered bacon strips and strawberries with some cream on a plate. You're having a good night with your fucking lady friend.
I made reverse chocolate.
The only way to eat chocolate and raisins at the same time is chocolate covered raisins. That's it.
Yeah. And you take
Those
those
are
and you
good.
put them into a cookie.
Justin,
Someone should do that.
Yeah, I
That's-
just said this great together with some chocolate chips
One
added as
time-
well.
I was working at a little bit of a posh restaurant up in Iowa. Yeah, and they wanted me to come up with a dessert. I wanted to make something that wasn't too sweet. So what I did is I got big strawberries. And if you cut the top off a big strawberry, they're hollow, right?
Yeah.
So I cut the top off and I stuffed the inside of the strawberry with white chocolate.
Oh, no.
And then I dipped the outside of the strawberry in dark chocolate. And
I know some people who would love that. I'm actually allergic to strawberries, but I do
Yeah,
chocolate
because you don't think of
berries
Rome and you don't like Big Trouble in Little China. Like these are the reasons why.
I do the chocolate covered
I'm
cherries
gonna
every
kill it.
Christmas, but I also do the chocolate covered Oreos because buying them in the store is freaking retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And I don't actually have an opinion of the California raisins because I thought they all died like decades ago. I didn't know that was still a thing.
that dessert that I made went over very well on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I'm sure your boyfriend loved them.
Eat a dick.
Now I would prefer like a ganache instead of white chocolate, but that's because I think
Yeah, I'm not a fan of white chocolate, but
Yeah,
Jackie
yeah,
absolutely
but
loves
the
it.
white
white
chocolate
chocolate-
is the one white thing I don't like.
The white chocolate was there to offset the dark chocolate because I used a real high cacao dark chocolate.
Yeah.
So the white chocolate was there to even that out, to make it more like a milk chocolate, but still have the bitterness of the dark chocolate.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm not a big dark chocolate fan. I know our friend Raven is, not me so much.
You don't like
I'd
dark
rather-
chocolate. You don't think about Rome. You didn't like Big Trouble and Little China. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with this guy.
Now you gotta bring him back so I can tell him the health benefits of drinking a cup of dark chocolate every day. It'll make you live 40 years longer.
I'm
hear that?
definitely
Have
not
you been
gonna drink it.
outside?
What?
Have you been outside? 40 years longer is like a prison sentence.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I'm not going to drink it. I'm not going to drink it. If it's going to try to make me, well, what if we offset it by
Dark chocolate has some great healing properties. You might even grow your lower intestine back.
what if we eat a lot of dark chocolate, but we double up our bacon consumption so it evens out.
It evens out. Yeah.
That way we could eat more bacon and still live our respected lives.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I gotta up my bacon content 4 pounds a day.
I just saw this video, this short Nick Freitas or something like that. I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong. I dig the guy's videos. He's like in the Senate, or Congress out of Virginia, and he showed off this freaking 10-pound package of bacon. I'm like,
Whoa.
that's what I want for Christmas. I want 10 of those.
See,
We can buy whole flats of
the
bacon
the, the Food and Safety Regulation Board, or whatever it's called, does many bad things in the world. But one of the good things they did was make sure the bacon has that clear window on the pack, so you know you're not getting just fat.
I like fatty
Right.
bacon.
Or if it's like sometimes you can tell that it's like cut really, really fucking thin.
Well, I only buy the
You know?
thick cut bacon, man.
Yeah, well, that's
My
one of the
bacon's almost as thick as pork belly.
bacon distributors used to lie on their packages all the time about what you're getting. That's why they put that window in there by
I can see
regulation. Yeah.
Because I've only got like 8 pounds of bacon in the freezer right now.
I'll buy
And being able to buy it in
Whoa,
10-pound
whoa,
increments.
whoa.
Okay.
Bacon, only 10-pound increments, and it lasts long enough for you to freeze?
I
Whoa.
buy cheap stuff.
Female energy
Like
here.
I will buy like shit on sale. Like if I go to the store for like different things, I'm buying the stuff that's on sale. I buy right brand hickory smoked thick cut bacon. I don't care. But Beelzebub buys whole fucking pigs. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
You have a good one, Elfbait.
Party on Outfit.
Take care, man. We'll see you soon.
Yesterday's
Hey, don't be a stranger, man. Even though you're pretty strange.
Yeah. But
You
not
did
for
say-
bacon
you did-
purposes, bro. We know what you do with
You
that
did
thing.
say Justin does that, right?
Yeah.
What? Hang
Nothing.
bacon on Max doorknobs? I don't know.
He meant mosque. He meant mosque.
Oh no, I wouldn't waste bacon that way, man.
You just throw the empty wrappers all around the place. And then
No, I wouldn't do that to a mosque, man.
Nah. And you know what you do? You save. If you don't save your bacon grease, why are you even bothering with bacon?
Well, it tastes good.
Yeah, you save it to cook other stuff in it.
Yeah. You should do that.
Give me an example. What would you cook?
French toast,
Eggs, sausage. I use it when I make sausage
turkey,
gravy.
because it
When I
tastes
make-
nasty.
When I make sausage gravy.
Not the way I cook turkey.
When I make sausage gravy, I
Fried corn.
put some bacon grease in there to make the roux, and that way it gets that nice smoky, bacony sausage taste. Pan fried corn and bacon grease, exactly.
Mhm.
Any vegetable and bacon. What we used to do in Kentucky, Beelzebub's probably had this. We call it wilted salad. We'd go out and get leaf lettuce out of the garden, pick a couple of green onions, wash them all up, put leaf lettuce in a bowl, chop up the green onions, throw that in there, and then drizzle hot bacon grease on it.
Mm.
And that shit, you put that on top of your head, you're talking beat your brains out trying to get it.
And how do you store it?
In a jar on a counter.
Mason jar with a lid.
An old Folgers coffee jar.
Yeah, Mason.
Doesn't matter as long as it's clean when you start filling it up.
Yeah.
You just pour the drizzles in there.
Every time I cook bacon, I put it in the grease. I put it in a jar. And hell, my grandmother had this jar that had a lid on it, and it had a pig on it, and it said fat jar. And when she cooked bacon, she'd just dump the bacon grease into the jar, and when she needed some bacon grease, she'd just take the lid off and plop it in, and she kept it on the stove.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Bacon grease is a gift from bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon is the food that keeps on giving if you save your bacon grease. Also, what I like to do, which a lot of people think is weird, is I bake my bacon.
Yeah. You clarifying the lard so it pulls the bacon chunks out. Now, if you're smart, you save those and you mix those in with some like roll dough. Like you cool it down and mix it in with some roll dough, and you bake some rolls with little crumbles of bacon in it.
Bacon
never
grease
thought
used
of
to
that,
cook
did you?
green beans as killer. I don't even
Yeah.
I don't leave the
Yeah,
green
that's
beans
what I was
out of
wondering
there
about.
too long.
Insert name about storage, whether you have to refrigerate it, that kind
No,
of
you
thing.
don't have
just put it
to
on the
store.
fridge.
You don't have to store. You don't have a refrigerator. You can actually take bacon grease, put other food in the bacon grease. You can say you can preserve meat in bacon grease.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been watching videos on that. I was watching one recently about lard and other prepper.
Well, I like to make
Uh,
my own lard too.
Yeah.
because they're the whole prepping thing. There's so many aspects to it, and all it takes is to screw up on one of them,
Yeah,
and that can cause a cascade chain reaction of
I watched
you know
I watched this one dude, and he does videos on how like people on the Oregon Trail used to preserve their food,
Mhm.
and one of them was preserving it in lard.
Wait.
Impossible for me to follow my own advice on what I'm making rolls with little chunks of bacon in it.
Yeah, but when I bake my bacon, it comes out.
No, you can do that. I've done it.
Yeah, it comes out with the crispiness you want. Plus, you get so much more rendered bacon grease from baking it, and it doesn't shrivel up, and you don't have to worry about it being uncooked or like where when it curls up and the ends aren't like crispy like you want it. It's like put it on get your baking sheet, put a drying rack on it, throw the bacon on top of the drying rack, put it on there, and
And the grease falls down. But like what I'm talking about is when because you can purify it, right? You can
yeah, clarify it like
yeah
clarified butter.
yeah you can clarify, and you take the unclarified section and you when you're making like rolls or whatever, you roll that out in your sections, and you glaze it and then fold it over, and then
Yeah,
make your dough with the
Yeah, that's
unclarified substance, just to use it, right? And it infuses bacon into your freshly baked dinner rolls or whatever.
I bought some duck fat not
Yeah,
long ago. Clarified duck fat.
Omen's always going off about that.
yeah. Duck fat is really good.
Oh, look, we got a Beelzebub.
Hey, Beelzebub.
What is up, you damn hillbilly?
I was getting ready to head out the door and pay some bills, but the microwave. Got to talk about food, man. I kept trying to slip away. Talk about food.
Well, we're talking about hillbilly.
This is all your fault because I saw you and I remembered your short about the freaking bacon or the sausage roll.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You smoke it. How I do my bacon explosion is I crisp up a pound of bacon, and then you make the weave like you're making a basket out of a thick cut, and then you pat out the Italian sausage on it or country sausage if you want, and then you put the bacon bits inside. Then you roll it up like a loaf, smother it with your sauce, then you roll it up in the damn the weave.
Hey,
and then you bake. Then you smoke it at 250, 2 hours per pound.
Nice.
what about like sausage that's already got the cheese in it?
I wouldn't put cheese if you're going to smoke it that long. I guess you could,
No.
but most of it's going to drip. I mean,
Yeah, you want
Food.
I was thinking because those were sausage patties you had in that short, right? Were they?
Yeah,
Were they not?
I take a quarter sheet, a quarter baking sheet, and I pat out my sausage, and then I cut it into quarters, and that's my bacon for breakfast. I just because it fits. It's about like that thick, and it fits on 2 pieces of toast.
I watched this.
I was thinking you take one of those patties, you wrap it in bacon, and then you bread it and deep fry it.
I kind of like make it a little warmer though, so I don't do it ahead of time.
I watched this one show once where this dude, it was at a restaurant, and what he did is he took his bacon and he boiled it
I've seen people do that. It's nasty.
And now you gotta let me finish. And then when somebody ordered like a bacon cheeseburger, he'd take the boiled bacon and he'd throw it on the hot grill, right? On a hot griddle, and put the fucking weight on it. So it'd end up like a round, freaking thick, crispy ass piece of bacon, the exact roundness of the burger. So it's like burger and then like a bacon burger on top of that, and then cheese.
That sounds like a diner trick. I mean, I do the weave on bacon on the.
Weaving on bacon just takes too long. And Dean Powell said duck mayonnaise is pretty good. Yeah, you make your own mayonnaise with duck fat instead of oil, vegetable oil.
The only thing I'll boil before frying it is potatoes. Usually, you get that real crisp outside and the center's fluffy.
I'll have to.
It's really good.
I'll have to try that duck mayonnaise because I'm not a big fan of mayo.
It's hard to find real mayo. I'm tired of anything with soy in it. But
Yeah, you're talking about making home fries there, Beelzebubba.
Yeah,
I usually do wedges. I usually just make wedges anymore. I just wedge up a potato and toss it in olive oil.
I've got to buy a new Juilliard. Mine broke.
Yeah. Although I've been turned on lately to Fire and Smoke Society's Tater Slayer.
No idea what that is.
I've been just dumping that shit in everything. It's awesome.
I've been eating some Danos.
Mm-hmm.
Danos is some good stuff. Mm-hmm. Now in Florida we have Everglades seasoning.
Oh, is that Creole?
And that shit goes on everything, man.
Yeah, I got all kinds of different spices for different stuff. It really depends on what you're for.
Or smack your mama seasoning.
Creole seasoning. We do a lot of Cajun stuff. I like the heat.
Well, Florida's just freaking more redneck Cajuns.
Yeah.
Everglades people are like Cajun plus.
Yeah, I got some good peppers I've been using here lately. Let me go grab them. I'll be right back.
Ooh, ghost peppers.
I like heat, but I don't want it so hot that I can't enjoy it.
Yeah, I used to love heat, but ever since Dave's Inferno sauce, I'm just saying, when you got a hot sauce that can kill pigeons.
I mean, I do keep a bottle of Frank's Red Hot in my room for when I'm.
I got one right beside me too.
Like Dave's Red Hat on my computer desk.
I've got it right next to the jar of chili peppers.
I'm gonna make some chili salt. I've been seeing I watched the show about.
Ooh, that thing looks like it's got a high Kelvin rate.
Well, I raise these Grano Mulattoes on my back porch, right? And they're a heritage seed, and they're nice and dark purple, which is the reason I got them. But they're not fully ripe until they're red, and they're about 20 to 200 times more hot than a jalapeno.
That's not too bad.
It's not bad. These are about.
I would literally die probably just touching that.
So I can use them less in my salsa. I went ahead and threw my salsa rep on the conservatory. I sent it to James, but I don't think he eats spicy shit.
My brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, he eats spicy shit.
I sent him that recipe a while back. He didn't say anything about it. But these, I cut back on my serranos and stuff in my salsa a little bit.
James, when we will eat tacos at his house, he always gets those nice green chilies.
Yeah.
They got a little bit of heat, but a lot of flavor. And he will make a taco with just meat and like 2 heaping spoons of green chilies on one taco. He'll eat like a big can of green chilies by himself eating tacos. It's like chili.
Yeah, I've been trying to get there's a local guy from Southern Cal. He's got his own little food truck now, and he made barbacoa like one weekend, and I couldn't get out. I'm like, it's making real street. He's making real barbacoa with tongue and face meat, and I'm like, make it again, Chewy. I need that shit.
Yeah, you need that shit. I've always been a big fan of the awful cuts of meat. Like if I raise a pig and I butcher a pig, I'm eating that motherfucker nose to tail.
Okay, yeah, mixed scrapple and stuff. What's your favorite cut though off a pig?
Cheek,
jowl, hog jowl.
Yeah, hog jowl is a better bacon.
It's the prime.
I love pork belly.
Yeah.
I love pork belly ribs. I don't have a favorite cut of the pig because I love pig.
It is the pork.
Baby back ribs every day, all day for the rest of my life.
Yeah, it goes pork belly and then the jowl because I use the jowl in so many other things.
But if you just take if you just take the jowl and you slice it up and cook it like bacon.
Yeah, I don't joke around when I call it the prime rib of bacon because that's what it is.
Yeah, jowl is great, and a lot of people don't get. Jowl is really popular in Japan.
Smile. You take that old pig smile and you cut it up into happiness.
Crispy pig ear.
That's good. I'm not big for ankle or hocks like the ham. I'm not. But
I like ham hocks. I like ham hocks. Smoked ham hocks go in pinto beans.
Yeah. Well,
I'm also a big fan of. I like pig's feet.
Slow roasted.
What I do with my pig's feet is I debone them, clean them up really good, debone them, wrap them in cheesecloth, and then bake them slowly in their own fat. And then you get the meat and the collagen from it, and it feels like you moisturize your whole body just by eating one of these jowls. Serve it up with like a bitter green and some mashed potatoes, and it's good. So it's French style.
I think we always have them ground up in the sausage or something. Like not sausage, but like a scrapple or something.
I like scrapple.
Scrapple's good with syrup on it.
I like scrapple. I like fried scrapple on an egg sandwich, man.
I crisp it up and put maple syrup on it.
That would be good too.
Maple syrup is always.
Justin, you're Canadian. You don't get an opinion about maple syrup.
Yeah, I get an opinion about maple syrup. It's the third most important food group.
I also like pecan syrup. I like pecan
after bacon and pizza.
It's more expensive than damn maple syrup when I go try to get it. So
pecan syrup, yeah, because it's not as well, highly produced.
We got pecan plantations in Kentucky. And no one here locally carries it. You get the pecans.
Maybe you should get a couple of pecan trees in your yard or whatever.
I'm not trying to oust you.
I'm northeastern Kentucky. I'm up by Ohio.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to out you or anything.
I don't give a shit. I'm strapped. If I come knocking my door on trouble, I'll just shoot him.
I'm southeastern Kentucky.
Yeah, I know.
Near Tennessee.
Not too long ago, we went down there a couple of weeks ago. We went down to the breaks down Virginia, and then I just went up and down the old roads, just reminiscing.
We're about 20, 30 minutes outside of Cumberland Falls.
All right. They're down by the Gap,
Yeah.
So when are you two guys gonna get together and have a game?
There's still a drive, dude. Down to still like 2.5, 3 hour drive.
I'm down to clown, except my issue is
I told you need to deliver me Taco Bell by foot. You need to take the 250-hour walk one way.
That'd be about.
I'm good with that. My issue is getting together with people is I never know when my health's going to take a turn.
I'm thinking
well, after that walk, your health will either be much improved or much worse.
Yeah, I make it about 2 miles and then I kill over.
Although I am a statistical anomaly because I've really nailed my recovery, but you still just manage it. I still get winded and tired. It's fucked up. Can't fix it.
I go through. I don't live near anybody that we know.
I go through a lot.
Yeah, there's probably like a whole gaming community, like right on the other side of the racetrack in his backyard.
I go through a lot of nitro, unfortunately.
I don't touch
lately.
I think my recovery from where I was in the hospital last was strictly just, and you know what? Just continue down this road and eliminate this, and this, and I've eliminated all that stuff. And I don't have seasonal allergies anymore either, which is weird. So I got rid of all bio trash, all corn syrup, all that stuff. Well, natural corn, not high fructose corn syrup. Regular corn syrup's all right, as long as it's not bio trash. And then quantities.
Quantities.
Just saying, if I lived that close to any of you guys, we'd be gaming every weekend.
Most definitely, bro.
I run 2 games online right now. I'm playing 2, so I don't know if I can pick up another one.
Yeah.
Did you catch Monday's show at all?
Sometimes.
No,
Monday.
did you catch this last Monday show?
No. Last Monday, I ran my game. I ran my game at 7, and I had my grandbaby all day. So
I come up with an idea to run a game, stream a D&D game online for GMs,
that'd be cool.
and it's going to alternate GMs every 5 sessions,
Yeah.
but same campaign.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Like-
same characters.
Yeah, like an old school West March.
Yeah, same characters, but yeah, like with D&D, you got magic stuff, so you can just plane shift the characters whenever you want,
Yeah.
and call it Beyond the Screen.
Oh,
and
I was
see-
wondering why I got that invite. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, that's why you got invited to my Discord.
Yeah.
And we're want to work on that, get that going around, first of the year.
Yeah. Cool. I'm down to clown.
I
But
know.
Mondays night I run my my game, and I got I do bi-weeklies now. I just run them every other week. Keeps it alive.
Yeah.
I found a trick. The DM trick. Run your games bi-weekly. That way you can throw your wife. Oh no, honey, we're not playing this week. I want to spend some time with you.
You know. you
Yeah,
just-
nerd. She knows her food.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. I got this smoked habanero sauce I haven't tried out. It's pretty awesome. I used to not really like super hot stuff, and then as I've gotten older,
I used to love it, but then I got this Dave's Infernal hot sauce.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, it's
And you had to apply it with a toothpick. And eventually everything in the fridge just became spicy.
yeah.
And then eventually we used it to kill the birds that were nesting in the window ledge.
He had a bunch of pigeons hanging out on his balcony, so he put
Well, I'm on the ground floor, but
on the window.
They just burst into flames?
No,
You
no,
just
no,
put it on the
They would
concrete.
approach it and then keel over dead.
Have you ever seen them eat Alka-Seltzer?
Yes.
They'll foam at the mouth like a wild dog, and well, technically,
And then they
they
explode.
blow up. Yeah, they do blow up.
They used to do
Yeah,
that.
I've seen people
Sadistic.
Well,
They used to do
I've
that
seen
in
people,
Florida.
at the beach here in California a long time ago. They would throw like pieces of Alka-Seltzer up into the air, and they would just grab it in midair and then fly off, and then poof.
The seagulls,
Oh.
yeah, they used to do that in Florida. It's fucked up.
So
Yeah.
that was about 12 years ago. We put those dots on the window ledge, and we haven't had bird poop on the porch since.
Wow.
Maybe they're crows. Crows remember. Crows
Yeah,
got
just normal pigeons.
Yeah, I've got a murder of crows here that hunt cats.
Mm.
You can train them.
No, I didn't train them. I
Print a
just do
picture
it.
of your neighbor you don't like. Hold it up. Wear it as a mask, and come out and do an air horn and throw shit at them. After about a week, they'll make that guy's life miserable.
Yeah. Or they'll make your life miserable, one or the other.
You can train them face. They recognize faces, but they don't understand a mask.
Yeah, but this is Shadow we're talking about. They'll recognize the hair and the hat and the stupid jacket.
Stupid jacket. There's nothing wrong with this jacket.
No, it's just you literally look like you're selling snake oil right now, bro.
I may have done that in my life, so
Yeah.
I can live with that. No,
Thing,
it's cold out here, and if I'm gonna embrace the Weird West, I might as well embrace the Weird West. Right?
I'm just saying, a linoleum floor tile and a hole punch made me some money in high school. Hey, bro, these will get you really stoned.
I sold this kid a sugar cube.
Selling fake drugs, real drugs.
I sold this kid a sugar cube and told him that it was acid. And he ate that sugar cube, and I swear he tripped balls for like 5 hours.
I'd be
And
angry.
it was just a sugar cube.
I'd be angry. I did a lot of
It was a linoleum floor tile, though.
Yeah.
Don't do
That's
drugs.
fucked up.
They'll
Although
kill you.
I saw my brother go into the grocery store, buy mushrooms, and then resell them. So-
Yeah, this guy that I sold the sugar cube to, he went on to become a nuclear technician in the Navy. The nuke stuff. He was really smart. He scored really high on the ASVAB, but he was not smart on, street smart.
Yeah, gullible as shit. Yeah. I'd rather have street smarts than a high IQ. Just saying.
I'd like to have both.
Yeah, definitely.
Well-
they were better with a median. Telling me.
Well, I'm not super smart, but I'm not dumb either. But I always acted like I was barely above the retard level because lower expectations can get you far in life.
So when you promise small and deliver big, you come out being the hero.
Yes.
That's a sales
Wow.
too.
Well, IQ denotes your ability to comprehend things.
Lower expectations for the win. It's like God keeps on testing me, and he forgets I'm just barely a C student. He needs to lighten up.
I worked hard for this D, damn you.
This show turned out to be
I earned that. I own that shit.
this show had absolutely nothing to do about gaming, but
Which
we
is
talked
normal.
about bacon. So anytime we can talk about
You might have been able to clip 5 minutes about your game, but that's about it.
but anytime we talk about bacon is a good day for me. I mean,
Any day you can have bacon, is a great day.
yeah, it's
I
bacon.
didn't count a pig, but I don't need all this sausage. I got all this damn sausage.
Well, you can get one of those.
Not
You
one
can
of
get
these-
one of those distance coolers
What's up, LGC?
and just
Yeah,
mail it to me.
You can just smell the sausage to me, man.
You see shipping costs? I got daughters. I'm gonna dump a lot of sausage on them and see what they do.
Whoa.
The shipping costs won't be that high for me, bro. I'm just like a state away.
True.
Yeah, and he's just a 250-hour walk away from me.
Yeah,
So once you get it there,
recipe that you have with like ground beef, you can just use straight sausage. But now
I
gotta do 50-50 now for some reason.
when I make chili, I use a pound of ground beef and a pound of country sausage.
I use ground chuck or brisket in my
And everybody loves my chili because it has it's pork's flavor.
yeah. Now there is this white chicken chili I keep hearing about. I'm going to do a spin on, but no,
that sounds like communism right there.
That sounds like vegan shit.
Everybody
As you well know, chicken is the.
Yeah,
the
I
meat
like
of
chili.
meat.
I like beans in my chili too. Which gets me ahead with all these guys that make their own. No,
I like
I'm like, what I wanted.
I like beans
Yeah.
in my chili. And
So
people
do I.
who say that beans don't go in chili are just wrong.
Do you use just one type of bean, or you use a tribal?
No, you gotta use.
I use different
kidney
types
and
of
black
beans.
beans
These
and
three.
at least something else.
I like black beans, pinto beans, and red kidneys.
Yeah. But that's the.
And like I said, the spicy chili seasoning.
Now, do you do celery or
No.
no?
Celery don't grow.
What the fuck is celery?
If you get a deli slicer and you thinly slice the celery, goes in there great. It's nice
It's
filler.
more water, dude.
It's
I
nice
want
filler.
water in my.
No. This is a moisture. You cut out other moistures.
Tomato paste. What's up, James?
Hey, James. Welcome to the
Hey,
show.
the
Tomato
link is
paste.
there somewhere. You
I
gotta
got
find
my
it.
oyster here somewhere.
Diced tomatoes, chili powder,
I keep my
sausage,
recipes on my phone.
beef.
Yeah. So you're saying when I rob you, I need to take the phone?
I mean, I got them backed up, but where's my chili?
No, I want the recipes.
Oh, there it is. I thought, man, where's my damn chili? Yeah,
This turned into a food show, brother, and LDG.
yeah. I tossed
Oh.
Yeah, I got my recipe right here. I'll put it up here on the if you want to experiment with it. But I put 2.5 tablespoons of chili powder or chipotle because But sometimes I'll use chipotle powder. I think about making a mix. But the
Raven
chipotle
broke the
got hard.
rules.
Raven
She
came on
wrote
the
herself.
show
Hey,
20
what's up, Raven?
seconds before it ended.
I was just sending you a message.
Yeah.
That's fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
Hello.
And we can't hear a word you're saying. And you're in black and white.
That's
It's
okay.
black and white.
It don't matter if you're black or white.
It's black
As
and
long
white.
as you're not purple. Purple is wrong.
Crayons taste like purple.
Oh, hold on a second.
It seems like my Discord is just blowing
It's
up.
the computer.
Yeah, her raccoons and squirrels must be
Let me
on
call
must have a day
back
off.
from the computer.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
Yeah.
hang on here.
Well, I'm getting ready to end the show.
I don't even know how to get off. How do I get off of here? Come on.
I have
There's
some
a thing
other,
that says leave at the top, right above the chat.
I have other stuff I've got to do. I've still got a couple of bills I got to go pay, and I got to run by the meat market and
Shake your booty
shake my booty.
at the meat market.
That's the local gentleman's club, the gentleman's club.
Uh-huh.
Not
At least
not
I
the
don't. At
strip
least I
club.
don't frequent the manhole like Justin does.
Well, that's what I meant by gentleman's club, bro. Not the gentleman's club. the
Justin's a
gentleman's
member
club.
of the manhole.
The flipped hand gentleman's club.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share if you want to. I'll get you.
Thanks for classing up the joint, Raven.
For all of a second.
Chili this week.
Yeah. Beelzebub, thanks for
Yeah.
hopping on, buddy.
You got extra pork that you need to get rid of.
Oh, I'm not
Send
sure.
send it to Hungar.
Yeah.
I mean, I have.
Make a super porky chili.
There are.
Take care, Nerds Nerd. We'll see you this Saturday, hopefully, or Friday.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for popping on. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Share your recipes,
Happy
Beelzebub.
trails.
Yeah.